Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect, where in the previous episodes we managed to build a lot of the customer facing stuff, which mainly means the bakery, the restaurant, and then the meeting room. So we've got all that up and running. It's not really working that well, although the restaurant service has absolutely skyrocketed from 30% up to 83%, so hopefully that'll be done very shortly and then we can work on the bakery. But overall, pretty happy with our progress. In this episode we want to most likely try to get this building done. Now that will require a lot of cash, and I think the only way to do it is to pretty much just pick up another grant, and I think I might do that, but that's after actually it's another grant after this, but we have to sort that first. And I guess we could, if we really wanted to, we could go for an increased bank loan. I'll have to have a think about that one. In terms of reform, you can see that we have reformed several prisoners. So we've got one in the cleaning agency, another one in the cleaning agency, and then one in the restaurant. We are on a net profit of £1,000 for our reform. So I guess monetarily it's not much of a positive for us. It's actually been a bit of an issue, but I'm pretty happy with how we're getting on, and the overall theme of it is very interesting, and I like the idea that we are actually reforming prisoners rather than just saying, no, right, you've served your time, go out, and it all goes horribly wrong. So we have that incentive there. What I should probably do, and I know a lot of people said, is to get rid of some workers, but do I really want to do that? I mean, we are constantly building bits, so I'm not really too sure. Anyway, let's see if more people work in the bakery than previously. When I say more people work, I mean let's see if some people work in the bakery. So we're up to our free time here, where we don't actually really need the free time. We could have them work 9 till 5, but do we really want to do that? Working 9 till 5? That would be 9 till 6 actually if we did it there. Let's put all that work in there. Remember, we have got a thing that says demand less hours, so we're not doing any of that. So let's see what the consequences of that are. Look at all that. So I didn't check this before, but you can see the danger for these areas: knife, fork, spoon, scissors, booze ingredient. The booze ingredients come from here, so they can make narcotics, and there's a huge demand for that. Whisk and a rolling pin. A whisk! Wow. I can't imagine that being... It just says tools and metal, so it's not classed as a weapon. I can't imagine someone being killed by a whisk, although I'm pretty sure that'll be in John Wick 4. Anyway, a lot of these people have left, and they are not happy because there's pretty much nothing in the bakery. But hopefully we'll get this restaurant service done very, very shortly. We still have people working in the kitchen, in the... Look at that, doing all of these. That's conflict resolution and animal therapy on the go there, by the look of it. And, whoa, loads of prisoners just sort of disappeared. And, oh, they're all sort of standing in lines. And like different groups. I don't know what that's all about. So are these all doing concentration excellent? Yeah. Concentration adequate? Yeah. So they're all going through these programs. This is good. This is good. We can take a detailed look at reform actually. Punishment grade is 7. Average reform is up to 7. Work experience grade is 2. Just discovered that one of the teachers bring in for the inmates' classes are being smuggling huge amounts of contraband. They're being fired, but the damage is done. All right, we'll do a shakedown shortly then. There's loads of people visiting who love to come to the bakery and then go away. Yeah, and also it appears that they leave there, come back round and out that way. Do I change these staff doors to visitor doors? I think so. Dismantle, dismantle. Yeah, get those dismantled. Then we'll go with visitor doors. Door usable by visitors, it says. I'm just going to go with visitor door. I'm assuming our staff can use them. Well, I know they can use them. Oh, grant completion payment. Is that for the restaurant? Looks to be. Yeah, we've done the program there. Right, so it means grants, tool cleanup, done. Crackdown on drugs, done. The reason we could do that is because it counts beforehand. So when you pick it up, if you've cleaned stuff up, it works straight away. I think either that or there's literally nothing else being done. So we've got build a bakery and serve bakery goods, although Well, there's also a reform prisoner initiative. And reduce reoffending rate to be or beyond 30%. Actually, if I... Ah, damn it. If I dump the bakery, I have to repay them. That's actually okay, though. I'll dump the bakery one, so I'll give them 11 grand back, even though we only took 10. But I can go for prisoner reoffending rate straight away. Completion. Because it needs to reduce the reoffending rate to below 30. It's already 14%. And then we can go for bakery. And now we have 119,000 generic units of currency. Quick build. Clone. We're going to clone. Not what you think. We're going to clone this. Because there's no point in getting prisoners in if we don't have all of the support stuff for it. So let's get that building. And while I'm here, decrease our bank loan. Now, I may end up taking more of a bank loan out, but that'll increase our daily cash flow. So there you are. Anyone working in the bakery? No, we're on lockup now. But these are maxed out, which is good. So checking out needs. Needs are very well. Luxuries has gone down. Spirituality need has gone down. Literature's just 0. Alcohol and drugs need, there's always going to be a little bit there. There's not much you can really do about that. The recreation is a critical need, which is interesting. I'm guessing it's from the couple of people in there. And there's more reformed prisoner rewards. So look at all this list. It's really... So, yeah, we've got restaurant, cleaning agency, restaurant. So because of all this, they are definitely gaining that experience to then work elsewhere. Good. We need 10 prisoners past the foundation education course. Nowhere near that one. I'm going to do a shakedown. And then I'm going to do... Do I need to do a shakedown and then do a search for tunnels? I don't think so. It keeps saying about a death row. I know a couple of people have requested that. We are most likely going to extend this prison. There's a couple of things that we haven't got that I would like, and I think an extension would benefit it. Probably to the left, where we get death row and a couple of other items that we don't have, like a library and stuff like that. But a lot of the new things, we've certainly got them in early, so happy with it. This is still getting built. Bit of violence there. Wow. He's got skilled fighter, and has fought, but he knocked unconscious though. We haven't got a patrol and visitation. And I haven't assigned someone in the bakery, which I will do. I don't think we need to, really, but yeah, that's what we've got. Should probably finish off some more stuff around here. I'm going to stop that shakedown, to be honest. It's about right. It's currently on eat time. Let's see what happens when we get to work. I should point out that that's still saying reduce work for 2 hours a day or less, and we still haven't done it. I assume... if it hits the 0 mark, will it all kick off? Or will I get like a grace period? Like, say, oh, you've got another hour to fix it or something. Oh, here we go. Should we watch the spawn? Waiting for prisoners. Here we go. So, 1, 2. I mean, you've heard of pulling rabbits out of the hat, but not that. Anyway, over to our logistics and assignments. You can see that, no, qualified prisoners is there. They're just not working there, and I don't know why. We just need more prisoners to work there. What else can I do to get them to work there? Reduce shop down to that. Reduce that to there. Like, really just reduce the amount of workers. There you go. Now that they have to go to the bakery, I guess. Oi, we got one in the bakery. So someone is working. A couple of people are working in the bakery. Right. So it's just distribution, really. So they're going to take the flour and they're going to put it in the dough mixer. Don't know what's actually supposed to be in the fridge. Looks like they're storing the flour in the fridge. Never heard of that. And then they're putting it in the oven. And then from that, what are we going to get? Oh, we've got a little cupcake. And they're now going to start putting things on the stands by the look of it. Yeah, we've got little cupcakes on the stand there. Oh, and bread. Right, so we've got bread, we've got cupcakes. We've got dirt on the floor. We've got a grant completion for what? Bakery. Yeah, sell 25 baked goods. Well, that worked very quickly. Let's go for reform prisoner initiative, which you need to reform at least 100 prisoners. We're on 13% of that. So people are coming in. I can't see much on these shelves. We did see a couple of bits, but no. There does seem to be a very big bottleneck here when it comes to the food mixers. So 1, 2, 3. Double the amount of food mixers. So I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm not happy with is the time it's taking to build a bit of a yard and shower. Over a day. Punishment's gone up. No, punishment's gone down. It's fluctuating between 6 and 7. Now that's curious because the prison grading says punishment 6. Punishment grade here says 7. So what do I believe? Apparently a tunnel's there. Highly unlikely. And Varda reoffended. We're going to return to prison. Still on $4,000 though, net profit. Going to do a tunnel search of all sectors. I haven't really done one in a while. Actually, I don't think we have done more than 1 or 2. Only found 1 tunnel by the look of it. Yeah, just remove tunnels. But it did go to there, so they almost made it outside a bit. Not much really, but there you are. Right, over to flooring and concrete tiles. I'm going to put in the concrete tiles in and around here. In fact, I'm going to spend a bit of time and money in putting these tiles in. Because we're going to need them anyway. I think that is maybe not all, but the majority of the tiles in. And I want to do a similar thing with the grass out here, but that'll be another day. And why are the ingredients just all over the floor? You just dump it everywhere. I don't know why. And people back to work. So, prison labour. There are people happy working in the bakery and in the restaurant and in here. Civilian customers coming in, and we are selling, I think. If we go to finance, you can see civilian commerce is 455. I'm going to knock the bakery and the restaurant wage up by 20%. And I'm hoping that gives them an incentive to work there. Certainly this area restaurant is almost full. People working there. Oh, but it's kicked off. What's happened here? Prisoner Matt Taylor. Murdered by prisoner. Is it him? Recent misconduct? No. Sean. Again. And probably that person as well. Oh! Benjamin Eaton has got a knife and is now taking on guards. Guard responds. This is the civilian area. Right, I think we're going to have a fairly poor rating now. Wow. Why did they do that? Benjamin Eaton. Prison number 1883055. Two counts of manslaughter, plea guilty, recent misconduct, murder, and other things. Estimate reoffending chances 2%. I don't believe that. I think they're very much going to reoffend. So, but they've got no reputation. And they've got decent customer service. That's not customer service. That's... not what we want to see. Look at all the smuggled stuff. Right. I mean, there's always a danger there, but I don't know why that's happened. And you can see as well, there's Fearless and Quick, and then this guy, he's got an unknown reputation, but he's only found weapons. So I don't know why they've started fighting. That just seems to be like there was no reason for the fight to kick off there. Alright, okay. Well, I've hired some more members, and these guys are waiting solitary. Just taking them time to do it. So putting in all of the tiles here. And what's happening here? This is Edvi and the Fish Talianth, prisoner 1411425. Yeah, they're actually fighting that. Ah, do you know what it'll be? It'll be the prisoners demand less work. That's what it'll most likely be. Okay. And there's only thing I can do is just to reduce it like that. But I thought the danger level would be flying up, and it's only just really sort of headed that way. It's only just started to really kick off. So I've reduced that work time now. Oh, and it goes to 70 hours now anyway. So it was sort of pointless. Oh well. We have had that previously, and I did experience problems like that. But I thought, let's give it a try. If I remember rightly, it didn't work out last time, and it certainly hasn't worked out this time. Well, there you are. Anyway, we have all the flooring. We have a lot of the shower heads and stuff put in. And it's still kicking off. Even though prisoners... Even though the needs are being fulfilled, it's just this event, basically, that's causing us some problems. There's a huge recreation and exercise need as well, which is... I don't know why that's the case. Alright, so I do need to run electrical cables along. It's going to run along there. And I'm going to run it along here as well, like that. That's all on that grid. Danger level's flying down. So what have we had there? It says only one death in custody. That's not strictly true. Well, it's true for prisoners, but not for staff. Let's do a shakedown all sectors. Try to stop this contraband. And while we are waiting, I'm going to go down and just put in some flooring and such around here. I'm not going to get some more prisoners, not while everything's going on. I think visitation, I fancy a carpet in there. The only one we haven't got is the brown carpet, so let's go with brown carpet. I think it actually fits quite well, though, the brown carpet, if I remember rightly. There we go. In terms of programs, then, there's no point in really doing anything at the moment because it's all over the place. Danger level is skyrocketing, but as soon as they start getting food, it'll head right down. Bit of fighting, and then it's gonna head. Oh, there we go. Returning prisoner. That's Vardar. So what have they got? Extremely volatile now. Right. A returning prisoner. And needs. It's free time, so they can fulfill these needs. So I don't know why there's a huge problem for that. I guess some of them are working. Soon it's free time, surely they'll have that done. I would assume so. Obviously, our daily cash flow is not great now because of all that nonsense that went on. But now danger level's flying down. Okay, so we'll get the demand less work. It's a shame you can't brute force it. Yeah, it is a big shame. Have 10 prisoners pass the foundation education course? We're on 20%. Alright, well, we have to start somewhere. You do have to start somewhere. For flooring, we're going to continue on with flooring in here. So, flooring, white tiles. The whole thing's going to be white tiles. Not that bit, though. Infirmary, I very much like the ceramic floor. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. I think we'll do ceramic floor for these two as well. For the common room, white tiles I don't think will work. I haven't thought about the back. This one as well. Ceramic in there. And we should probably do in here. Blue carpet, no. Cargo floor? It's probably going to be concrete tiles. We normally go with concrete tiles. There's certainly concrete tiles along there. And I'll see about the middle. Loads of money spent on flooring, but it's something that I normally don't do. So, we'll get it actually looking okay. And then work from there. Prisoners certainly have their needs fulfilled. Now, there's a critical need for freedom, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people in solitary. It says 5 prisoners are furious they can't meet it. So it's probably the ones in lockup and solitary. I mean, that guy's got 3 hours of lockdown and over 13 hours of solitary to complete. So yes, I can understand why they have some of those needs. Certainly. You notice that a lot of the prisoners now starting to get a bit dirty. That's because of the lack of people working in the cleaning cupboard. Going to do another shakedown, 319 places. We are on achieve 100 reformed prisoners after release. We're on 14% of that. That just seems to be not a great amount for 100 prisoners. You saw with the bakery, we completed it pretty much instantaneously. And how much was the bakery? 20 grand. We're getting 35 grand for 100 prisoners who leave and don't reoffend. That's a lot. So I'm not really too sure. I thought they would maybe balance it up a bit, like do 10 and then 25, 50 and scale it up and have different grants, grants for it. Anyway, for flooring then, I'm going to have a look. I'm not going to do carpet. No limestone. Cargo floor is an option. Let me put this as cargo floor and see what it looks like. I have a feeling it won't be cargo floor that we'll be using. There's the chief. According to some of our guards, a new radio host on the station the prisoners that I listen to has been saying a lot of things that are riling them up. Might be worth removing radios from the time being. Don't have any either, so don't care. It's fine. We don't have any either. So there's no radios in the facility. Or if they are, they're in here. Yeah, we do have radios in there. And that's it. Levels of contraband out of control. We've just searched. There's cargo floor. I don't like it. Not a big fan. Blue carpet, no. Sulaco, no. Great might look good. Might look really cold as well. Actually, I won't put that. I'll put it next to it. So we get a nice little comparison there. Yeah, they're all congregating around there when they've got, I think people have got the cuffs on and stuff. Cargo floor looks nice, but that looks better. Not a big fan of the cargo floor. Looks okay, but not in this instance. I don't know. Can't make my mind up. The reclaimed rubber might be nice, but it's really expensive. We'll try it. 240 a cell though. That's really expensive. See what it looks like. Oh no, it looks terrible. It looks terrible. Just like someone just poured a couple of bags of gravel and walked off. I mean, do we just go with concrete? I'll just put the concrete floor in there. It's normally cheap and cheerful and seems to work very well. We're going to walk over and do it shortly. Yeah, I just think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing special. But it does the job quite nicely. And there we are. Wow. Actually getting flooring put in. In here we'll work on that as well. So, flooring. Go for concrete tiles. And then concrete tiles along there. And then we'll have grates in the back of these. And we might as well change this to a security room. And we'll get the security in. So, office desk. Go to one side. Filing cabinets behind. We'll have a chair, standard chair. And rows up there. Actually, I like the idea of it being the office chair. There you go. And then the flooring. And then we can start to see if any of these, yeah, so we can get some informants. Recruit informants, right. Something I haven't done in this series, but we're working on it now. Still need some flooring in the common room. I think carpet is not unreasonable for a common room. And in here, I think we're going to go for that. And I'm not going to do the rest of it. That's going to be the gym, and that's going to be the... Actually, that could be the library, couldn't it? But we haven't got a gym, and I don't know if a gym is desirable. Anyway, there's a lot of people in here. Look at that, prisoner. Look at the needs. Wow, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Another 17 hours and we can put our workday back to normal. Let's, while we're here, finish off the tables and benches. That's going across. And then the benches, standard size. Not using the smaller versions. And down the middle we can put whatever we need. Haven't yet put in any arcade cabinets or drinks machines. Haven't really decided whether we're going to do that. We'll remove all the planning. And yeah. Over here requires flooring as well, but I think we'll leave that for now. We'll do a tunnel search. Yeah, it's starting to look quite nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, there's a rolling pin. So they've nicked a rolling pin from the bakery. Totally understandable. It's not metal, and it's not smelly. Oh, and there's fruit. So where did they get that booze ingredient? Stolen from there. So produce narcotics. There's demand, but there's no supply. We're hoping to keep it that way. There's another fight. A lot of that going around. Here as well. Still fighting. Okay, taser rollout's happening. Programs. Go at the bottom. Guard taser certification. Start. Could do a 3 strikes program as well. And also the reformed prisoner. What have we got? Foundation education, kitchen safety, spiritual guidance, animal therapy, conflict resolution. Yeah, we could go for 3 strikes training led by a psychologist in a classroom and reformed prisoner consultation. That's led by a reformed prisoner in a meeting room. Similar to conflict resolution then. Avoid resorting to violence. Doesn't say. Well, we'll run it. Because we got the money. Got good money, actually. I think a meeting room. We should have doubled up on them. And definitely the right size. Definitely this size was preferable over the really small one. but I think I would probably add more meeting room. Probably double the amount of meeting rooms we have. Most likely. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. I didn't get this done, but I did do a bit of a beautification pass across the entire thing, and it's looking a bit more desirable now. So that's okay. Pretty happy with what we've got. Once we are finished with the demand less work thing, the event on the go, we can then put them back to working normal time, which means that's going to progress on quite nicely with the bakery and the restaurant, which means more money, which means we can obviously build the rest of it. But overall, pretty happy with it. Overall, prison, wow, reoffending rate is 9%. This is good. Let me just double check in this one, though. Reform, average punishment is 8, and average reform is 8, so that's gone up by 1. Average work experience is 2, so that's fairly poor. Security grade is 3, so happy with that, and the health has gone right down, probably because of the fighting. Released prisoners, you can see we've had 1, 2, 3 prisoners reoffend, but a lot more that haven't reoffended and have found work in restaurants, cleaning agencies, whatever. So pretty happy with that. We are definitely on the right track. Reoffending rate down to 9% now. Sadly, we have had a bit of an escape and some fighting, and sadly deaths in custody, not just prisoners but also staff. But on a whole, it seems to be doing all right. Either way, we're going to call it there for now. It's been a bit of Prison Architect, where everybody likes to congregate around this area. We'll leave it there. And next episode, we'll look at sorting out the work time again, and maybe even building this. But as always, we will see how we get on. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.